Hi YouTube, it's Wednesday, and it's me, Nina, and I am checking in. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about, since I said last time in my announcements that I had auditioned for a play and I got in, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it. I was cast in Dracula as an ensemble member, and it's with this director I really like. I'm not giving names because there are people who probably don't want to be associated with this, and I have to respect them. And I haven't asked the director if he wants to be mentioned, so I'm just not going to. But it is an adaptation of Dracula, and the director is writing the adaptation himself. And there are like scenes taken right out of the book, and there are scenes that he created, and then there are amalgamations of both. And I think that's a really interesting thing. And he gave us some homework to watch 2 versions of Dracula, and recommended we read the book. I have only gotten about 1 page into Dracula, but I've seen already 1 version of the movie, and I think it's really good. And the other is a 1931 version, which is probably on Netflix, but I haven't done it quite yet. And this is kind of really important to me because I like being on stage. I really like this performance. I identify with the thrill of going on stage, and just there's lots of people and you can work with them on stage, but you can also work with the audience even though you're on stage and the audience is out there, and technically they're listening to you give your performance. And that's kind of what YouTube is. I mean, I work with a camera, but I still work for you guys, and you guys still work with me, and I don't really have any other co-stars, but if there was somebody else in the room, I would work with them. And so there's a lot to play off of. And I think this is a really good thing, because if you can learn to do that and be quick on your feet and know just how you think and how your performance is affected, I think that is really good for in the real world. Real world. I talk like I actually know the real world. Never had a job and don't drive. I don't do a lot of the things that normal 20-year-olds do. I make videos on YouTube, act, go to school, do dishes, and that's about it. Oh, and sleep. There's lots of sleep. Because you have to know your style of doing things, and you have to be able sorry, I am losing a lung here. My lungs are not as great as they should be, but I had pneumonia twice as a small child, and I don't think my lungs ever fully recovered from that. But you have to know your style of doing things, and you have to know other people's style of doing things. And to be able to work off that is something incredibly powerful, and you learn that through acting. And everything is a performance. Like, I don't care if you're washing dishes or sitting at a computer accounting, and you're an accountant and crunching numbers, you're acting. Like, there's always a public speaking role to your job, and so it's really important that we hone those skills, and I think acting is one of the most important ways we can do that. And you don't have to be a great actor. You could be a terrible actor, but you could also be a really good actor and not go into acting. And I think a lot of people kind of confuse my dream of wanting to be an actress and be a serious actor for wanting to be famous. I don't want to be famous. You know, it would be nice, but I don't want to be famous. I want to do what I love. And performing is one of those things that I really do love it. So this was a really long ramble, and now I don't have anything else to talk about. So I'm going to let you guys go. I love you. And I will see you soon. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have to see. Leave me some comments, guys. Because that's how I know what to talk about. And what bothers you, and what's good, and what's bad, and what I can do better. So, mwah, mwah, again. And bye. And that's like a really weird